Ah, there you are. Welcome aboard Sandman. I'm Smirk. You familiar with the Geneva Convention? Well, now it's up to you, but I like to pull up the tabs on my bottom display and the nav on my top one. You can also swap displays if you want. Okay, so you see your tabs there. That's your view out the port side of the aircraft. You can see we're already in position circling the AO. Now let's have a look around. Grab your left and right joysticks. You can pull your left trigger to... Good. Now pan and tilt the camera using the thumbstick in your right hand. Wow, what a natural. You play a lot of video games, don't you? Frickin' nerd. If you want to adjust the speed of the camera, use the knob in front of your right joystick. You might also notice at times that your camera seems to pull to one side when you're trying to aim. Well, that's because you're fighting the aircraft constantly yawing to port. You can compensate for this by adjusting your yaw trim. Notice that little upside down triangle near the bottom of the tabs right above the gimbal indicator box? That represents your yaw trim setting. Alright, now the fun part. Let's shoot some guns. Throw the master arm switch next to the main power. Damn, boy, who hurt you? I don't think you'll have any trouble sleeping. Well, now that you've leveled every possible target, might as well move on. You psychopath. In the meantime, push the thumb button on your right joystick that's further away. That cycles through your weapons. You can't fire them yet since you're not armed, but we'll get there, don't worry. You can also adjust the display settings of your tabs. Twist the contrast knob to adjust contrast and brightness, and try switching to black hot mode to see how you like it. These settings are purely personal preference. You'll also notice on your nav screen that you can cycle the mode between north-oriented and aircraft-oriented. Again, it's up to you. Alright, now we're ready to try out the 40. This bad boy is a good all-rounder. It'll take out several infantry in about a 10-meter radius, and disable light armor in a couple shots. Be careful though, it'll also level small structures, and you do not want to fire it anywhere near your friendlies. Got it? Alright, go ahead and arm it, and take out everything in sight.
105 is ready! Weapon out! Stand by! Weapon is dry! 40 is ready! 105,
looks like that felt a little too good for you. I'm glad I'm not the one on the ground with you in the gunner's seat. Do I dare go on with the bigger guns? Too late now, I guess. Alright, now sometimes you're gonna need something bigger. If you ever come across heavy armor, the 25 and the 40 ain't gonna make a scratch. Obviously we're safe up here from tank fire, but our boys on the ground, not so lucky. That means you gotta take out those threats fast, and you're gonna do that with the 105mm howitzer. This thing is one of the biggest projectile weapons in the sky, and you'll know that as soon as you pull the trigger. See those tanks down there? Make them disappear.
Reloading! 105, ready! Weapon out! Stand by! 105 is hot! Is dry!
Woo! You awake yet? Now, as big as this behemoth of a round is, you'll still need to score a direct hit on enemy armor to take it out in one shot. Keep that in mind, because it takes several seconds to reload each shell. And another thing, it goes without